Are you a government employee or retiree who relies on your GEPF pension for peace of mind and financial security? If so, this video was made especially for you. Because today, we are diving into urgent changes in the GEPF pension rules, changes that could affect your retirement income, your family's future, and the benefits you've worked so hard to earn. Imagine waking up one morning, only to discover that the pension rules you've trusted for years have shifted, maybe in ways you never expected. You deserve to know exactly what's changing, why it matters, and how you can prepare to protect your hard-earned benefits. Whether you're planning to retire soon or already enjoying your pension, these updates could have a direct impact on your financial well-being. We understand how important your pension is. It's not just a number, it's your security blanket, your freedom, and your legacy. That's why we're breaking down these new rules in simple, clear terms so you won't be left confused or worried. We'll guide you through everything you need to know, step by step, with real examples and tips to help you stay in control. So please, don't scroll away. Stay with us as we unpack these crucial changes that affect thousands of government employees just like you. This is your chance to stay informed, stay empowered, and take the right actions before it's too late. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Drop your questions or experiences in the comments below. We love hearing from you and supporting your journey. Now, let's get started and make sure you're ready for what's coming next. Now that we've set the stage and you know why these changes matter, let's take a deep dive into what's actually happening with the Government Employees Pension Fund, or GEPF, and why it's essential for you to be aware of these updates today. First, it's important to understand that pension systems are not static. They evolve over time due to many factors, such as economic pressures, government policy shifts, and demographic changes. The GEPF has served as a cornerstone of retirement security for thousands of government employees, ensuring a steady income after years of dedicated service. But, like any system that depends on long-term financial sustainability, adjustments are necessary from time to time. So, what exactly are these rule changes? Well, they affect multiple areas, from how benefits are calculated to eligibility criteria and even the way survivor and disability benefits are handled. These aren't minor tweaks, they could significantly impact the amount you receive each month, and how your loved ones might be protected in the event of your passing. Many seniors and pensioners have reached out, asking if these changes mean they will lose out or have to contribute more. The honest answer is, it depends. Some will see no major difference, while others may need to make informed decisions or take timely actions to protect their interests. That's why staying informed is so crucial. One of the key areas affected by the rule changes is the formula used to calculate your pension amount. Traditionally, the pension calculation has taken into account your years of service and your final salary. This combination has allowed many government workers to retire with a comfortable income proportional to their work history. However, with the new rules, there are adjustments to how your final salary is defined. This can mean that certain bonuses or allowances you previously expected to be included might now be excluded, potentially lowering your pension amount. I know this sounds alarming, but don't panic just yet. Not everyone will see a drastic reduction. Those who have built their career steadily, without heavy reliance on variable pay components, may find the impact minimal. But if your salary package included significant bonuses or performance-based allowances, you will want to review your pension estimate carefully. This is where understanding the specifics and perhaps seeking advice becomes important. Another big change concerns the vesting period, that is, the minimum amount of time you must contribute to the GEPF to qualify for pension benefits. The government has increased the vesting period, which means you may need to work longer before you become fully eligible for the pension. For those close to retirement, this is something you definitely want to keep an eye on. It's not just about the years worked but also about how those years are counted under the new system. The changes also extend to survivor benefits, which provide financial support to your family in the unfortunate event of your death. The rules now specify stricter eligibility for dependents, and in some cases, the amounts paid out have been adjusted. For many retirees, knowing that their family is protected is a great source of peace, so any change here can cause anxiety. But there's good news too. The GEPF is improving processes around disability pensions, aiming to make access to benefits faster and fairer for employees who can no longer work due to illness or injury. This is a positive step, especially for those who face unexpected health challenges. Now, you might be wondering how you can stay ahead and make sure you're not caught off guard by these changes. The first and most important step is to regularly check your pension statements and any official communications from the GEPF. Often, crucial updates are sent through letters, emails, or government portals. If you haven't done so already, register for online access to your pension account. This gives you real-time visibility of your contributions and estimated benefits. It's also wise to consult with pension experts or financial advisors who understand the nuances of GEPF rules. They can help you interpret the changes in the context of your personal situation and suggest strategies to maximize your retirement income. For example, some might advise adjusting your contribution levels or exploring other retirement saving options to compensate for any shortfall. Another practical tip is to get familiar with the timelines associated with these changes. Some adjustments come into effect immediately, while others may have a transition period allowing affected employees to adapt. Knowing these deadlines can give you breathing room to plan carefully rather than making rushed decisions. Let's also talk about communication and support. Change can be stressful, especially when it impacts your financial security. Reach out to your colleagues, employee unions, or pension forums. Sharing experiences and information helps reduce confusion and builds a support network. Sometimes, collective advocacy can also influence further improvements or clarifications in pension policies. Now, I want to highlight a common misconception that often comes up during these rule changes: the fear that pensions will be completely cut or eliminated. This is almost never the case with established funds like the GEPF, which have legal protections and strong backing. What tends to happen instead are recalibrations to ensure long-term viability of the fund, balancing the needs of current retirees with those of future generations. It's also essential to remember that while these rule changes might seem daunting at first, they are part of a bigger picture. The government is trying to maintain a sustainable pension fund that can continue supporting thousands of employees for decades to come. By adapting the system now, they hope to avoid the fund running into deficits or crises later, which would be far more damaging. For those of you who are actively working, there may be new opportunities to engage with your employer or HR departments. Some government bodies might offer workshops or counseling sessions about these pension changes. If these are available, take advantage of them. Knowledge is power, and understanding these rules firsthand can make a huge difference. Let's pause for a moment and consider the emotional side of this. Retirement is not just a financial milestone, it's a life transition. Changes to your pension can stir up worries about your lifestyle, healthcare, and your family's future. It's perfectly natural to feel unsettled. That's why it's important to approach this topic with both facts and empathy. You may want to involve your family in these discussions. Talking openly about your pension situation can help everyone prepare for what lies ahead. Sometimes, involving a trusted financial advisor together can clarify options and ease anxieties. I also want to encourage you to look beyond just the numbers. Your pension is one piece of your retirement puzzle. Consider your overall financial plan, including savings, investments, and possible part-time work or hobbies that could generate income. Diversifying your sources of income can provide security if changes affect your pension unexpectedly. Now, let's address the question many seniors ask: can I appeal or challenge these rule changes? The answer is complex. In some cases, there may be legal avenues to dispute certain decisions, especially if they violate contractual or constitutional rights. However, this process can be lengthy and uncertain. It's best to seek professional legal advice if you feel you have grounds for an appeal. Meanwhile, staying proactive is always the best approach. Keep records of your contributions, correspondence with GEPF, and any official notices. If something doesn't seem right, ask questions promptly. Let's talk about something that many people overlook: inflation and cost of living adjustments. Pension funds usually include mechanisms to adjust payments based on inflation so retirees don't lose purchasing power over time. Check if the recent rule changes affect these adjustments. A reduction or delay in inflation increases can erode your pension's real value, impacting your day-to-day expenses. Also, be alert to changes in tax treatment. Sometimes, pension benefits can be taxed differently after reforms. Understanding how taxes affect your net pension income is crucial for budgeting and planning. Another thing you might want to explore is whether there are any new or expanded social support programs that can complement your pension. Governments often roll out additional benefits or subsidies targeting seniors, such as healthcare assistance or utility discounts. Being aware of these can help ease your overall financial burden. As we approach the end of this discussion, I want to remind you that knowledge and preparation are your best tools. The pension system may change, but your right to a dignified retirement doesn't. By staying informed, engaging with resources, and planning ahead, you can navigate these changes successfully. Remember, you're not alone. Thousands of government employees and retirees face the same challenges. Use this community to share insights, support each other, and advocate for fairness. Finally, I want to thank you for taking the time to watch and learn about these important GEPF pension rule changes. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more updates on government pensions and retirement planning. Your support helps us bring valuable content to you and others who need it. Don't forget to leave your questions or thoughts in the comments below. We're here to help you make sense of these complex changes and provide ongoing support. Stay tuned for upcoming videos where we'll break down specific scenarios, share expert interviews, and offer practical tips tailored just for you. Your pension is your hard-earned reward, and together, we'll make sure you get the most out of it. Thank you again, and see you in the next video.